where do I begin?
Long live Elon. Long live election.
It's like Christmas morning today.
Long live Elon.
It really does feel like Christmas.
Demo. Shit, that's nice.
We need to make sure that everybody pees before the show starts. That sounds pretty dumb, but there's no pee breaks in the election show.
What are you most excited for?
Just to give the results, give the people the results they need. Yeah.
Sounds stupid. What are you actually most excited for?
The bar afterwards. Can I say that?
Yes.
Let's talk about Ryan Greene.
No.
Yes,
I got a lot of
we
things to
love
say
talking
about
Ryan
the
Greene.
green machine.
Here's what Ryan Greene wants to say right now. What should we be doing to better the show and better the organization?
Definitely not this.
That's my mom.
Hi, Mrs. Greene.
I felt like we were ready. I think the hours beforehand I was so nervous. But when it came down to the final seconds, I was like, everybody's here. Everybody wants to be here. And no matter what comes out of the show, I think just having everybody being there, wanting to be there was more important to me than what the actual show was.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll Z, fade to Z.
We're in show. It's 2 hours, y'all.
Welcome to Elon Local News' coverage of election 2014.
All eyes are on North Carolina as Democrat incumbent Kay Hagan and Republican rival Tom Tillis race for the Senate.
You would think you'd be more nervous or more kind of, scared at first, but it's almost like it didn't really sink in until it got later in the show, I thought.
Yeah, I definitely felt like the first one, I think I was the first one to speak, so I can't remember, but I was like, it was my first time ever doing a live show.
Gary, what do you have going on for us out at Tom Tillis in Charlotte?
Ashley, we're here at the Tom Tillis campaign here in Charlotte, and the crowd just went wild when Fox News did confirm that the Republicans took control of the Senate.
I got to be on the press risers with WCNC and My Fox Carolinas and NBC Charlotte and then ELN right there.
It's a really great experience for me, really great experience for everybody here.
1 second we could have everything going fine and it was cool, calm, and collected, but then in the next instant something would happen and blah, 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 blah would happen. Bring in the anchors, bring in the anchors, bring in the anchors, bring in the anchors, bring in the anchors. So, it could be chaos.
It's definitely one of those like high stress, high pressure environments, but it was a lot of fun. Everyone's really upbeat, ready to go, kind of came ready to play, so to speak. And there's a lot going on. There are a lot of moving parts and pieces.
Where do you see North Carolina going tonight?
Our northern neighbor, Virginia, is home to about 7% of Elon students.
I always kind of felt like during this entire process, it was a game of tag and we were home base. It would jump back to us, then we'd jump somewhere else. And so it was always like we were just the central home base hub, but we always knew that through the chaos that was happening elsewhere, we just had to keep it cool, keep it calm, maintain focus.
We weren't CNN, we weren't Fox, we weren't NBC, but we were Elon Local News, meaning we could tell the college's perspective to this election.
My name is so-and-so and I support this message. Political advertisements. Every campaign has them, for better or for worse.
Katie Kaler will be updating us on social media throughout the night and is in studio now. Katie, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Votes may be coming in tonight.
Brennan and I, what we had established before the show is that we would call a race once 2 out of the 3 of AP, CNN, and NBC had called the race. And so him and I were constantly, we would see, okay, AP called so-and-so, and we would try to get a second source for that so we could then update our map.
21 years of education and you're still coloring things in.
Coloring things in, I'm erasing.
Lots of goofiness, because once you get to a certain point and there's enough candy and food circulating, that sugar rush kind of hit in.
So don't screw it up. We have 2 hours, 8 to 10. We're gonna do the best we can do on the computers. And we're gonna do a great time tonight.
I have Carissa on the fence. She's getting ready to interview this really nice lady. I don't know who she is.
One of our reporters just got kicked out of our location.
The Senate's red, we know that. But Tilson hanging stuff in there, so guess what? We're going live again.
Election cut-in number 2 coming up.
It was such a team effort. I think that was one of the coolest things, how many people, can't even imagine how many people helped out with the show.
This was not as much as we love Ryan Greene, a Ryan Greene production. It was a team production.
Just made it back from Greensboro. Great time. We're tired. Great job, team.
I mean, I knew I was asking people a lot doing this show, putting it on top of all of our other shows, another 2-hour live broadcast. I knew it was a lot, and seeing people's enthusiasm and their commitment to this organization, to the show, meant the world to me.
We're here, and it's fun, and it's exciting,
I feel like we came together as a group of friends and can say, hey, that was a lot of fun and a lot of stress, but you know what? It was a good product, it was a great time, and it's something we can never forget we did while in college.
I don't remember a lot of it. It's kind of one of those things where you black out during it, but from what I've heard, it was great. I've watched parts of it back, and I'm really proud of our staff.
We put on a 2-hour plus election show in college. There's not many schools that do that. There's not many student news organizations that do that.
We have it. Tom Tillis should be giving a victory speech sometime soon. We will have more when you have it. Ashley, back to you.
Because when it comes down to it, the producer doesn't matter. It's your staff. They're gonna carry the weight of the show. They're gonna make sure they love the show. So if they love it as much as you do, you're gonna have a great show. Some of you guys I have pushed probably to your breaking point, but I think you all really stepped up. I think every single one of you did above and beyond your expectations for the show.
It's gonna be tough to top that night and that process in terms of me being more proud of this entire staff as news director. It means so much, and I'm so happy that you're all here and part of this organization, and I'm just so happy that this staff pulled off an awesome show tonight.
We cannot thank you guys enough for watching at home, in your dorms, wherever that is.